Hydra is 150, so 100 minerals, 50 gas. A much more expensive unit. And you lose the bulk of your Hydralisks, then it's really hard to catch back up. And if you always fight with lower Hydralisks numbers, you can, like, even if you have a better concave, that added DPS from your opponent can really turn things around. So I'm just going to continuously say that I'm really happy that we saw that. And I hope that it's going to be a trend from Odin, that he plays in that decisive fashion.
Yeah, I actually love, though, when you don't go into pure Roach Hydra, when you actually just decide to go into either Roach Bane to just bust your opponent down, these big plays, and when you start to see the kind of counter plays with going Infestor first into, like, you know, Roach Infestor to just hold off the aggression, or even what we saw way back, we saw a bit in Kung Fu Cup as well, when you go into, of course, the super late game really quickly.
And we'll see if that comes up here. Guys, map number 2. So let's go right into the thick of it. And so here we are on Coda in the red. It is going to be playing for Team Root. It's going to be CatZ. And his opponent here in the top left in the blue. Playing for Shot, it's OdinisBack. And taking that first game with renewed vigor from how he was looking previously through the rounds of 16. So far, with this first game, if he follows this suit, I think he's going to make it very far.
Yeah, I have to say, I wasn't expecting Odin to take a straight-up macro game like he did. Now, something I want to point out, because you pointed out, and it was actually more brilliant than we made it sound, I think, was him killing off the destructible debris after going without speed. It's something you don't really see. Like, it's pretty damn brilliant.
Yeah, I think what's extra cool about it is the fact that it's a very map-specific thing. So you could definitely... I think he could definitely have tailored the opening to that map, knowing that, okay, I'm not going to send my lings across, so I'm not going to have that scouting information, but that's why I have the safety Baneling nest, because he's committing those 6 Zerglings to break down the rock tower. So I think that's just a detail that's kind of cool. And I really like it, personally, when we see players adjusting their specific builds and styles to the maps they're playing on.
Absolutely. I think as well that CatZ was kind of caught off guard with it, because he, as soon as he saw this, he started making workers. Oh, sorry, not workers, lings.
Yeah.
Is exactly what he started doing. Lings. He wanted to shut it down, but he really couldn't.
No,
he even split really well the first engagement, but it's just not enough when you have 3 queens defending with transfuses.
No, so it ended up being very cost effective there for Odin, because I was a little worried, because like you said, scary if CatZ knows you don't have speed, but it's just the position that Odin found himself there, with connecting creep really quickly. He was so fast on getting that second creep tumor down that ramp towards that third base, and it really helped him. So just nonetheless, really cool, cute sort of game, or game plan rather, from Odin.
I actually agree completely. I have to say, Odin, very smart play right away, but well, he actually does have no geysers yet. So this might mean that he's going to go gasless, which is something we actually don't see enough in the European or North American scene right now. Uh-oh, we've seen this before.
Ooh, he's going to go into Carapace. So, and that, of course, means that Banelings no longer one-shot Zerglings, but two-shot them. And even though it might not seem that it's a big deal, a couple of Zerglings in the red make it past... They can morph into Banelings.
Ooh, whoa.
What? Is this some sort of counterplay, anticipating that his opponent is going to be playing Carapacelings?
So, you wouldn't really go into this.
Did he see any gas?
No, he saw it was gasless. So, technically, what you usually do off of gasless, unless you're Saxry and you're about to win you're about to win Jamaica Valencia. So, unless you're Saxry and about to win everything, if you go gasless, you usually go into Roach Double Evo 1-1. Now, the +1 melee is actually really good against Roaches if they don't have Carapace. Really good.
Yeah, that's actually right. If he can catch a handful of Roaches in the middle of the map with a group of speedlings with
Or
plus
maybe
one.
just deny a third.
Yeah, because like you say, the +1 versus 0 carapace roaches is actually like insanely strong.
Until they get the +1, then your links will stop dying.
Yeah, exactly. But because it's so quick, it's going to come into play much faster than any +1 ever would hit from Odin.
Oh yeah.
Who's looking to go for a more standardized upgrade timing for his roaches. So this +1 could definitely set CatZ up for some strong play.
And even to put it even worse for Odin right now, he decided to go into triple gas delayed, which means that his upgrades are going to be later than normal, because otherwise you'd see the +1 started by now, but he doesn't have that gas yet. So he was even greedier by getting the triple gas later, which he is going to catch up in gas. It's going to take a while.
Yeah, that's the thing. That sort of period before he reaches the amount that he actually needs to start really working or churning things out with, it's gonna be a while, like you say. And do you know what? CatZ, tons of lings in production to cover for this third hatchery going down. I think this third is gonna die.
I think it's going to be very difficult to defend.
I guess I was a bit rash saying it's gonna die, but I think it's gonna die. Because look at this now. +1 starts now. Okay? And well, we don't even have those upgrades started for the roaches. For Odin, that is. And, well, 2 queens. Yummy, says CatZ.
Yeah, and look how quickly they die as well with that +1 finish now. So we see CatZ running in here. Doesn't want to attack the spike caller for too long. I mean, that's a lot of links coming out from Odin. And Odin behind this has been getting his speed. And look at that. He cancelled his... No, sorry, he never got his +1. Okay, never mind. But
Yeah,
he's getting speed.
It was really late.
So he's going to be able to counterattack right now. And that's pretty scary.
But still, +1 Zerglings versus 0 upgrade Zerglings. Look at how quickly he just shreds the lings of Odin.
Yeah, that's not really fair, is it?
No, definitely not. I mean, even though he's losing the bulk of his offensive force here, just trading so cost effectively.
Yeah, and of course a lot of those links that CatZ did lose were to queens and of course the spine core, which is actually currently going down here. We see CatZ pulling a lot of his links down to start killing off a lot of the links of Odin, and he knows that the best way to deal with Odin is to trade as cost effectively as possible now. And look at that, Odin never even cancelling his own third, so he's actually going to lose it.
I think he was really confident in like, nah, it's gonna be fine. I have the queens on the ground, I have the spine, but he wasn't anticipating this +1 upgrade, which is just such a power tool for CatZ here. And the follow-up is not only the third base, but faster +1, glial reconstitution as well coming into play much quicker. So CatZ is just going to have a better mid-game army. And he's even going to get into the natural here, sees the lair that it's not done, so he knows he's going to be fairly far ahead. And he even engages right on top of these roaches. And look at the damage that they do. So many queens have gone down, 12 drones as well. CatZ now in excellent shape.
He really is, and he's actually killing off every single roach coming into the drone line, and that's going to be too much for Odin. And, well, that is going to be CatZ's game, and he's going to take that into a 1-1 scenario.
That was a really good, just really excellent game from CatZ. Catching his opponent completely